Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever feel like your solar panels aren't pulling their weight? Like the sun's shining, but your energy bills aren't dropping as much as you hoped? Today we're diving into a common issue that can drastically limit your solar power production. Voltage mismatch in parallel solar panel strings. Stick around because we're going to break down a real-world example and show you exactly how to fix it. Let's get powered up. We recently received a great question from one of our followers, Marko. He's got a fantastic hybrid solar system setup, but he noticed something wasn't quite right. He has two separate lines of solar panels. Let's call them Line A and Line B. Line A consists of 8 panels connected in series, that's 2 sets of 4. Each of these panels has a VOC of 39.1 volts and a VMP of 32.65 volts, giving line A total VOC of 312.8 volts and a VMP of 261.2 volts. Line B has 6 panels in series in 2 sets of 3. Each panel has a VOC of 49.8 volts and a VMP of 44.3 volts, resulting in a total VOC of 298.8 volts and a VMP of 265.8 volts. Both of these lines are connected in parallel to his hybrid inverter, which has these specifications: max PV input power 6200 watts, nominal operating voltage 240, PV input voltage range 60 to 450 volts, Imax 18 ampere. Now here's where the problem arises. When you connect solar panel strings in parallel, the entire system operates at the lower of the two string voltages. Think of it like this. The inverter tries to find a common operating voltage for both lines. Because line A has a lower VMP, 261.2 volts, compared to line B, 265.8 volts, the inverter is essentially being limited by line A. Even though line B could provide more power at its higher voltage, it's being dragged down by the lower voltage of line A. This is why Marko noticed his inverter only producing 2450 watts when both lines were connected, and it had to draw power from the battery to meet the 2600 watt demand. Once he disconnected line B, line A could operate more efficiently on its own, providing enough power. So, how do we fix this and get the most out of both solar panel lines? There are a couple of key solutions. Check for separate MPPT inputs. The ideal solution is if your hybrid inverter has 2 independent maximum power point trackers or MPPT inputs. If it does, you can simply connect line A to one PV input and line B to the other. Each MPPT can then independently track the optimal voltage and current for its respective string, allowing both lines to operate at their maximum power point. This is the most efficient way to utilize all your panels. Check your inverter's manual to see if you have multiple PV inputs. Matching the number of panels or voltage. Another way is to try and match the voltage of both strings more closely. You could potentially add more panels of the same type as line A in series to increase its overall voltage VMP to be closer to line B. Alternatively, you could remove panels from line B, but this would reduce your total power generation, so it's generally not the preferred method. Given Marko's plan to add more appliances like a refrigerator and TV, having both lines working optimally is definitely the goal. Marko mentioned wanting to connect more consumers in the future, like a refrigerator and a TV. This makes it even more important to get both solar panel lines working efficiently. By resolving this voltage mismatch, you'll ensure you have ample clean energy to power your existing loads and your future additions, helping you become more energy independent and saving money on your electricity bills in the long run. So, Marko and anyone else facing similar issues, take a look at your inverter specifications and consider these solutions. If you have separate PV inputs, that's likely your best bet. If not, explore the possibility of adjusting your panel configuration to better match the voltages. We hope this explanation was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more solar tips and tricks, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.